What's going on, my PT peeps and my Game of Thrones fans? One Eyebrow back to talk about Game of Thrones. This is it, guys. This Sunday is the season, series, everything finale of the Game of Thrones TV show, and a lot of people are pissed at the way Season 8 is playing out. Spoiler warning for Season 8 and the series as a whole for Game of Thrones. If you're worried about spoilers, please stop watching now. This is a discussion and theory video about what I think may occur in the final episode this Sunday. Now, there's a whole big thing about green eyes. Would it be Cersei? Would it be Dany? Does Dany even have green eyes? People are like, she has blue eyes, she has purple eyes, she has this. Well, if she has blue eyes, it still fits. And Cersei was taken out by some bricks. Some people are like, I need to know if Cersei's actually gone. If she's still alive, that's pretty terrible writing. Well, a lot of people are thinking that Season 8 has terrible writing, so I guess you never know. I'm enjoying this season for what it is. I don't think it's the best by any means, but I'm excited to see how it ends. Now, Dany could have green eyes, blue eyes, whatever you think, but I still think that Arya has a hand in taking out Daenerys. Now, will it happen? Maybe. A lot of people think it will, a lot of people think it won't, but what Melisandre said to Arya clued us in that she killed the Night King and she still has a chance to take out Daenerys. Remember, green eyes, brown eyes, blue eyes, and if Dany has blue eyes and green eyes, it still fits. And also, when Arya was going back to King's Landing and she talked to Ed Sheeran, well, the Lannister soldier, she said that she was going to King's Landing to kill the queen. She didn't say Cersei, and who's the queen now? Daenerys. So that could be foreshadowing, and they could have been hinting at that all the long while. But I think Sansa not wanting to bend the knee to Daenerys is going to be the sticking point, that Daenerys is going to want to take out Sansa. Jon and Arya aren't going to like that, and Daenerys doesn't care because she's basically the Mad Queen right now, so I think Arya and or Jon will take her out. But will there be an Iron Throne? I think for at least a little bit. We don't know the status of the hall right here at King's Landing, and to be honest, I'm not sure if it matters, because if Dany gets killed, is Jon killed in the process as well? Well, Aegon Targaryen, or does he become the rightful heir to the Iron Throne and he actually rules? I don't think we actually have that type of ending. I think everybody takes out everybody. Well, not everybody. I mean, some people need to survive, but the big characters like Arya and Jon, Grey Worm, Sam probably survives, Brienne of Tarth probably survives, the Three-Eyed Raven, and possibly Davos. But I think Arya and maybe Tyrion actually get taken out as well. But as for Sansa, if she's at Winterfell, she'll probably survive, right? Just like Sam and Gilly and everybody there. I think whoever goes to King's Landing is going to be taken out, and probably these two. Kit Harington said disappointing when he was asked about how does he feel about the finale. His first word was disappointing. So I feel like something big happens with his character and Daenerys. As for Arya, I mean, they've been hinting at so many things that she could possibly do. We all thought and hoped that she would take out Cersei. It didn't happen, but they've been building up things, and she took out the Night King, which was awesome. And a lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, but that's the same thing about this last season. A lot of people are enjoying it, and some people think it sucks. It's rushed. It's too much. It's too that. It's not really good writing. And the thing with the Starbucks cup, and the latest thing about Jaime Lannister's hand, his real hand was in a picture. But I think Arya has a big play in the last episode, whether it be getting to Daenerys, having someone else get to her. I think she could probably die in the process, but they definitely set up a big moment with the white horse, and the white horse usually symbolizes purity, heroism, and death. Obviously, there was a lot of death at King's Landing, but the white horse probably was the leader of the Golden Company, but I think it's connected with Arya trying to save people, but also that she's going to go after Dany in the final episode. And she's still in King's Landing per the trailer for the series finale this Sunday. So she's still there and a possibility. Also, let's talk about the bow and arrow. If you have been watching the entire series of Game of Thrones, especially season 8 and a previous season and the first season, we've seen her with a bow and arrow, learning how to shoot better and use it. And I think that will come into play in the series finale because they've been hinting at it a little bit way back in season 1, and in season 8, she was shooting a target several times, so they're hinting at it, and it's put right in our face that she's probably going to use it in the series finale, probably either with Drogon and or Dany to take one of them out. And it could be Grey Worm or something, but I think she uses it. As for Bran, what if Bran wants to get on Dany's good side and Tyrion's good side, right? Because he wants his castle. He wants Highgarden or somewhere else. And now that Cersei's gone and Jaime's gone, he has to go to Tyrion and or Dany for his castle, right? Does he actually get it? I don't know, but I hope something big happens with Bran because he's still around, right? We didn't see him die. He has to still be alive, and he was trying to play both sides. Whoever wins, he wants a castle, and that's Dany right now. So will he get it? As for Dany, is she the Mad Queen? Is she a dictator? Is she something that is unnatural for her character? Just like Grey Worm, when he's like, Miss Sunday, and throws a spear. Well, he didn't say that. But will he actually fight Jon or somebody else? And to be honest, I think that would be awesome and terrible at the same time. You don't want to see two heroes and two good guys fighting each other, but something's got to happen, right? The Unsullied, what's going to happen with them? So let's say that Dany's actually killed, taken out by Arya or Jon. What happens with the Dothraki and the Unsullied and the people that are with Dany and Team Dany? I mean, the Dothraki can go to whoever's powerful, the Khalasar, the Khaleesi, whoever is powerful, they go to power, right? But to be honest, I just want it to make sense. I don't know if the Starks are going to show up. Sansa, Brienne Tarth, the North, are they going to actually go to King's Landing? Or are they going to stay there and there's going to be, telephone with the Ravens and the Skrulls and be like, I'm not going to bend a knee, I'm not going to do this. And is there a civil war with North versus the South? And will we ever see Ghost and Tormund and Gilly and Sam and anyone left in the North? I mean, look at Dany's group here. A lot of people are gone. Varys, Jorah, Missandei. And right now she has Tyrion, but is Tyrion on her side after she blatantly went against his wishes to not burn up the city and to rule the ashes? And what happens with Drogon if Dany is killed? Is Drogon going to go to Jon? Well, Aegon Targaryen, and he's a Targaryen. It would make sense, right? But Daenerys is the mother of dragons, and I'm not sure that would go over real well for Drogon if Dany is killed. But I wonder if they both survive or not. Let's talk about Varys for a second. So in Season 8, Episode 5, he did some big things. And at the time, they might not seem so big, but I think they're super important for the series finale, especially with the rings. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, he wrote some scrolls about talking about Jon Snow and Aegon Targaryen, and he's the true heir to the Iron Throne. But did he actually get the scrolls out to send to everybody? Like Sansa, who already knows, maybe the Citadel, maybe the Iron Bank, who knows who actually he sent it to. And I thought it was interesting that Melisandre said that she was going to die and you were going to die. And back in Season 6 or Season 7, I can't remember exactly what it was. And he did right there at Dragonstone, which was very interesting that Melisandre knew it was going to happen and it did. Or she thought it was going to happen and it did. But Varys tried to be on Jon's side and basically told him that we know you're a Targaryen and everybody's going to know you're a Targaryen, so there's going to be a problem with that. As for poisoning Daenerys, did you pick that up? I think it was something you could have missed because it was so small in the beginning of the episode and it didn't happen. But Varys knew that little girl back in episode 803, so I wonder if she sticks around and she knows about the poison that was potentially in Varys' rings. That's probably why he left the rings. A lot of people are wondering, why did he leave the ring in a jar if he was going to get burned anyway? It doesn't matter. It's his jewelry. Who cares? But I think it's the chance that Dany gets poisoned, kind of like the Olenna Tyrell Joffrey situation. Sansa's involved with it. She kind of knows about poison, so maybe Sansa or that little bird that was trying to help Varys take out Daenerys. I'm not sure if that's the ring or if there is poison in the ring, but it would make sense why he took off the jewelry, and that could be how Daenerys goes. So either I think Tyrion, Sansa, or someone else gets to Daenerys and takes her out. I don't know if Dany would actually get taken out by Tyrion and what's going to happen with them, because they're definitely not on the same page right now. They're not even in the same book. But what do you think happens with Tyrion and Daenerys and Jon and Sansa and Arya and everybody there? I mean, look at that. There's a lot of Unsullied, and they are led by Grey Worm and Daenerys. And if Daenerys is taken out, what happens with the Unsullied? Is it civil war with the North versus the South? Is there another battle coming in King's Landing? There's no word on that. The big word is that the two battles were in Season 8, Episode 3 and Episode 5. But are they and have they been hinting at this with Arya and the bow and arrow and or the poisons with Varys? So it's very interesting, guys. It happens this Sunday, and that's it. We got one more episode, one final episode of Game of Thrones, and I can't believe it. It sucks. It's crazy that it's going to be over, but let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below, and please, guys, hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel family. We talk about The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and various content. Please hit that subscribe button. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, and as always, Dracarys. See ya.